We got everything buttoned up on the center diff. I'm gonna do a quick test to make sure everything is moving freely and not binding up. So front got 1 million weight fluid. Center got 20 million, as always, that's recommended. Front and rear both have 1 million in it. So these two are equal. Let's go ahead and get some of the old drive cuffs on here so I can test this out. I did shim the center diff as well. I put 4 shims on there. It's a lot of play with the center diff. So I tightened that up by using 4 shims. Those are the 0.1 shims. To get those shims to fit on here, just want to show you that as well. It fits right on the case. These same shims work on all 3 diffs here, so they fit right on the case ring there. So you can get everything tight, the mash right with the gears. For here, I used 3 shims on the front and 3 shims on the rear. And what that does is it tightens up the mash between the diff pinion ring. Very tight, nice spiral cut mash there. No wiggle, no wobble, no loose ends on it at all. That'll keep your gears lasting and more durable and running strong, man. So you definitely want to make sure you shim that. As far as the when this set into the bulkhead, I got the front one in there already, so I won't bother open that back up. But I do have the rear open back up. I'm getting ready to pop everything in here, so I'm gonna take you guys through some of that stuff for those who's curious to see when it comes to maintenance and all the diffs and the cases and everything. So we're just gonna test this out. I'm not gonna tighten nothing up. This is the center diff. Just wanna stick these in here and check and see if we got a nice flow here. You just kind of rock it back and forth, nice and smooth. I did pack it, as y'all was able to see. Before I button this up, 20 million weight fluid packed to the rim. No, it didn't overspill or anything. It was just perfect. But you can see how smooth. That's a nice, smooth transfer there between the front and the rear gear inputs there. So that's nice. That's how you check that. We can go ahead and get that out. And like I said, I did shim it on this side because when you sit this in the center diff, this lines up with the spur input gear here in the back, and this tends to it's a lot of play. It kind of moves up and back, up and down, which kind of moves up and down on that gear. It's just just to secure everything and get everything locked and buttoned up. So that keeps this nice and tight where it doesn't move on that gear for your center. Let me go ahead and check and test the front. I'm gonna check the front diff. Just make sure everything's moving nice and freely, nothing binding up. It's nice, smooth transfer. And we got 1 million weight fluid in here. This is for your front diff. Nice and smooth, man. You wanna make sure ain't nothing binding and crunching up. Make sure everything mashed together good with your spider gears. It's nice. So that is all set. I did get these tightened up, so everything's ready to go straight in there after this test here. Rear Nice and smooth motions. Nothing's binding up or crunching together. Nice, good, smooth transfers of power, you know, with the spider gears just. So everything's nice and set. I just got to get some grease on this rear diff here. I really like these gears, man. And like I told you, we got all new bearings, man. I changed every bearing. These are all the old ones here, man. I'm talking, so you got all your diff bearings. You can get these on eBay, or you can go to, you know, fasteddybearings.com or something like that. But he sells a whole kit for the XRT, X-Max, or whatever platform you got for your RC. But the whole kit, everything, every bearing you got on the car, man. So with this, it's like 40 bucks. Not a bad price, man. These are good, durable, trustworthy bearings there that won't give out on you, you know, fast. So the original bearings, man, these been on here for about 3 years, since I got the car. I had the XRT for about 3 years now. Pretty much got it when it first came out. But they held up. These are still, a lot of these are still good. I only had one bearing that seized up, and that was the one for the front that locks the, it sits in front of the diff pinion gear. It locks that in place on the lower bulkhead. That little small one seized up on me. Not fully. You can feel it. It feel gritty inside. All right, we got back, guys. Like I was saying, I did, another thing that I replaced was the CVDs on all fours. I replaced the CVD hubs on it. The aluminum ones was worn down. They wore down a lot, man. All that 12S, that aluminum is just not strong enough to withstand the dog bones and the force. So these holes that hold the pin there, it breaks through the aluminum. So this was a good part to replace as well, with the hex as well. We did the aluminum hex with the steel CVDs there, all four corners. So that's been upgraded as well. Everything set up properly for the rear diff. We're just gonna do a quick little test here. Just kind of move that thing around a little bit. See everything moving nice and smooth together. Okay. So we're gonna work on getting this buttoned up. Gonna get this all buttoned up here. Go ahead and get this upper bulkhead back seated into place. And for those, man, it is good to run a bolt from the bottom so you can have extra security to tighten down that spur cover. Last thing you want is this popping up and those gears losing the mash here and starting to eat each other up. So you want to make sure this gear cover for your spur is secured nice and tight. So we're gonna go ahead, just gonna double check, make sure we got everything in, tightened up nice. Okay. I'm gonna tighten everything up on here, but it's no wiggling, no nothing. It's nice and smooth here. I just want to make sure we got everything good on that side. Everything engaged and nice and tight. It's a nice tight mash here. Okay, we're able to get that. I'm also using bite screws for this cover as well, this upper bulkhead cover. I like to make sure everything nice and tight. I don't want nothing lifting up, coming up, or anything, man. Everything gotta be buttoned down. See, I got my bike screws here. Like I told y'all earlier, I shaved the button head down so it fits. Still able to get the Phillips in there and tighten it down without stripping anything out. These bite and they hold. I'll go back and tighten those up. Look how perfectly those fit into the grooves there, man. It's precise, excellent maneuvering, man, as far as the craftsmanship, as far as grinding those screws down for that to fit, man. Like I said, when it's your RC, man, you the guy running the, you know, modifying the car. Nobody know your car like you. Nobody know what's best like you do, you know? So that's something to keep in mind, man. You know, you got an idea, utilize that idea and stick with it. Bite screws here, these the long ones. I didn't shave these down because they just sit flat on the upper on this upper bulkhead here. Got that one that goes here, and then this one that goes in there. Keeps everything together nicely. Don't want to over tighten that. That should be able to go just enough. And then tighten that one down. Nice bite screws, man. Then we got our case. So just to double check before I tighten everything down, I like to check. See how everything rolling. This popped out a little bit, so we're gonna get this back going. Definitely wanna make sure my oils, my lube is all where it needs to be. That's more than enough. Don't wanna overdo it. It's all gonna fly out, man. All that stuff is gonna fly out. Once you close it up, get this thing up to high speeds. Got my oils. I'll button this down. That should be nice and secure. You don't really have to put no oil, no grease or oils on that. For the most part, I don't think that's necessary, but I mean, I guess it don't hurt to keep some of that stuff lubed up in there. So I'll hit it with a little bit. Not much, man. You don't need a lot to go in there. You really don't. Ain't really no big need for that one. Right through. Let it gather in there a little bit. Pretty good to go on and secure that up. Let that hold there. I'm just gonna go ahead and lock that in place. I also use bite screws for this as well. We got bite screws for pretty much all this stuff, man. 12S is a lot of power. You wanna make sure you got the right screws to handle this this type of force. See, that's biting into that plastic and no slipping. Low speeds, we'll go back and hand tighten it so I can get a good feel for how tight it is. So now we ready to button up this back diff case. Lock everything in place here before we button all this up. Take that. Then you want to take I start with this one. That's the one you want to start with to lock it all in place. Now Now everything should be holding nice and tight. Ain't no play in it. Okay. Dog bones is in there. We're ready to drop the, we about ready to drop the upper bulkhead back in there. We're gonna get these buttoned up. You wanna cross them, cross thread them. Not cross thread them, but you know, cross tighten them. Now we wanna tighten everything in one spot. Go across. Everything evens out properly. Okay, so yeah. That there. Just let it ease in. Okay, so what I like to do after this, I go back in and I hand tighten. You want to make sure this stuff is all nice and tight up in here. Starting with the center. And these bike screws bite really nice. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy XRT Rob coming in the building. Coming in here with a quick little test and tune video. As y'all can see, man, I ran the XRT. We did the drivetrain over, and we also did the front center and rear drivetrain, and also the fluids and everything. So we're just looking to do a quick run just to make sure the drivetrain is running good. We did change some of the visuals up, the cosmetics, as y'all can see. We got rid of those faded upper control arms, so we went with this. All right, well, so we're gonna try to get a quick run in before everybody start coming out here. Let me zero the, and as you can see, just out of nowhere, as soon as you pop up, everybody wanna come, man. It's just crazy. We're gonna get this zeroed out. So, track, start, stop, read, zero. Not looking to get no high speeds and nothing like that, man. This is just to test the drivetrain out, make sure it's all running good. We will be gearing it up in fall. Right now, it's just way too hot to run it at top speeds. So this is just to make sure my drivetrain and steering and everything is up to par since we switched out everything on the drivetrain. GPM drivetrains, front, center, and rear. So we gonna see how durable this holds up. Jesus, they would come right here, man. Okay, zeroed out at 0. Start. Picking up. All right. Please, it's plenty of space. Plenty of space. All this field, and y'all wanna come right here, like. Whew, she moving, man. We did, as you know, we did do the bearings too, man. So we got new ball bearings. Throughout the whole system. So nothing's binding up. New diffs. It's like a brand new system, man. Sound pretty smooth. Can barely hear it. I like how quiet it is. That's crazy fast, man. That is crazy fast. We do got lower gearing on here. I don't have my top speed running gears or nothing like that. Man, that's crazy fast. Try to do one more. Are y'all gonna be playing in this field here? Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody was safe. I don't want to hit nobody.
No, you're good. Do you want us to move?
I mean, yeah, cause it's really fast, so I just need to get a couple runs in.
No, you're good. Here, grab your stuff and I'll move over. You're good, thank you. Is right here okay?
Yeah. What's this? Let me wait a second to get them out the way, and we're gonna wrap it up after this. How convenient is that? I mean, it was nobody out here, and soon as I come, like soon as I get here, man, you can't make this type of stuff up. You cannot make it up, man. As soon as you get out here, they come right in your space. Man, that's crazy fast. I don't know how fast that is, but I dropped the gearing down dramatically. I didn't get a good run on, not looking to do no speed run, but I'm just testing the durability out. It's moving pretty nice. We're gonna check the speeds real quick. Quick little speed check, and then we gonna wrap this up. Let's see what we got. Just testing the new drivetrain up. This is my GPM gearing. Mod 1.6, front, center, and rear. All switched out, man. New bearings, all that. I blew the I ran this on 12S for about 6 months with Traxxas gearing, as far as the front, center, and diff, the front, center, and rear. All Traxxas, man. It held up because I shimmed them properly. Had them shimmed all good, so they held up for a while. I'm surprised they held up that long, but they finally blew out after giving it all that stress. So let's see what we got just on that little run. Stop, read. Damn! 89? What the fuck? 89 miles per hour? I wasn't expecting that. What the hell? Damn, we damn near got 90. I dropped the gearing down crazy. I dropped that gearing down crazy. See, that's how you know, man. When you change your bearings out, everything running smooth, ain't nothing dragging the system. Just gonna show the system right quick. You can see I got my gearbox back on here, so the gears is very low, you know. This is very low. I wasn't even expecting to get 89 on this. 89, we damn near hit 90, you know what I'm saying? We damn near hit 90 with low gearing. It gotta be changing the bearings out. Just got everything running butter smooth. Nice and butter smooth. It's running pretty damn good and efficient. It's a little hot, ain't that crazy? But yeah, man, same setup. Cobra 5 HV 12S ESC. Castle 2028 800 kV motor. Running the Azure 6S 12S all together, man. We remastered my, some of the cosmetics, man. It look a whole lot better. I got my wheelie bar back on now. I got my weights back up here, man. So everything just, I had to rebuild this whole thing, man, and tear it all apart. So it's just nice to know that everything running nice and good and efficiently, man. It looked pretty damn good though, but this is the setup. Like I said, man, just new bearings, new diff cases, just gutted the whole drive line out. So everything's brand new. Shout out to GPM. Gears seem to be holding up pretty good. I heard pretty good things about them. So, and I won't take too much time, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. And y'all stay tuned for this fall, man. We're gonna be looking to run this thing 100 miles per hour off-road on camera. We're gonna capture all of that. Everything's set up properly, man. We got the right drive line gears and everything here that could hold up and take the 12S. So y'all stay tuned for that coming this fall. Until next time, peace.